What you're watching right now is a webcam. Let's talk about it. Hello my friends, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to my series of 30 days to become a better streamer. As you can probably guess, I am a streamer myself. Link to that is in the description below to my Twitch channel. But without further ado, let's talk about webcams. Webcams are important. They are not necessarily the most important thing when it comes to streaming. I know some great streamers and people out there who stream without a webcam, and that's totally fine. Not everybody is comfortable to have their presence on camera to reveal themselves, because if you're on camera, you can see everything. For example, in my room right now, you can see the fact that I have a messy back of my door over there with stuff hanging on there. You can see that I have a welcome to the man cave thing there, some teddies, I got my pop vinyls on display, I've got a signed Liverpool shirt up there, I've got an empty Amazon box behind me there. You can see everything on camera, and some people are not happy showing that as well. So first of all, I want to get that out there that it's not the most important thing to have a webcam. If you have very good content, as long as your audio and stuff is fine, then people will be willing to watch, because they're there to be, to come to a stream to chill out, to be entertained, many other reasons why people watch streams. But the webcam is not the most important. However, it is important if you are a personality. If you want to try and engage an audience, then having a webcam is important. You can get a webcam quite cheaply. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most expensive, high-end webcam ever. You can get a really good webcam for less than $100 now. The one that I've got is a Logitech C90, or C920, that's the one, C920. And I've had this for about 4 or 5 years now, and it's been totally fine. It's no problem at all. It does 720p, it does 1080p, and I'm happy enough with it. If you're looking to get a better performance out of your webcam, then what you need to do is check your filters. So let's go to OBS to begin with. Okay, so I've got my webcam on, and I've got my OBS on here, so you can see exactly what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is go into my webcam by here. I'm going to right click on it, going to go into filters. Having filters is very important. You can see that I have noise suppression stuff. This is all to do with the microphone, but you can have color correction and crop and things like that, which will come in handy. So for example, color correction, if I double click on that, I'll go into that. I've got my gamma, so it's -51. Gets really dark, gets really bright. So try to look for something that you think works quite well. I think I had it on -51, which is quite good for me. Contrast, this is how sharp the image is going to be. That looks awful. That looks awful. You're trying to find the right balance. That seems okay. Try to aim for something where your skin looks like a natural colour, that some colours in your background stuff pop. For example, the red behind me really pops, but there, so things like that that pop out look really nice. Saturations, I got it on 96. I mean, if I want to go for a black and white kind of thing, you can. If you're doing a horror stream or something like that, this might actually work, and you could do this, but you don't have it like that, because that's just awful. I look like I've just been burnt in the sun. Just trying to bring that down a little bit and go for something a bit more natural. That looks okay. And then the hue shift, I mean, you don't want to play around with hue too much. If you're going to move it slightly to the left or right. I've got on -193. Now I look like the Incredible Hulk. Now I look like Spyro the Dragon, It just changes, and I'm a Simpsons character, So let's just get that back to 193. And then your opacity, I mean, I look like I'm a ghost all of a sudden. I should be in Star Wars as a Force ghost, but, you want that to be 100%. But you can tweak things with your settings to make your camera stand out more. There's a lot more other things you can do as well. For example, if you don't want to have the boring webcam thing, you don't have to. So I'm just going to go to my other screen by here. Let's make a quick jump cut right here. Okay, so I'm here now. This is what my stream looks like with all my stuff below. But you'll see, and I actually did this accidentally in the last video when I was talking about alerts, that on the screen in the top right and bottom left of my webcam, you can see that things aren't how they should be. There's actually bits of camera and stuff that are not hidden. So I need to try and correct that. So what I'll do here, I will go onto my webcam, I'll go onto my filters, and I have an image mask. So I've basically got this image, which is a mask image of a square with the corners cut off. So I use that, I just toggle it on, and it cuts off the corners by here. So now if you go back, that looks really good all of a sudden, looks really clean. and it looks nice, and it's different to what you would normally see on stream with just the boring default rectangle cameras, just to change up a little bit and go with a little bit something of a difference to try and stand out more. So there's lots of things you can actually do to make your streams look different with your webcam. The most important thing is how you've got your settings. You want to have a natural look on your face. I haven't got my light on at the moment. This is natural light from the window by here. If it was a bit dark in here, then I would put the light on, and I might have to tweak some of the settings a little bit. I don't want to have that horrible kind of where you get that white beam shining on your head. I want to try and avoid that if possible. But you want a nice looking natural skin tone. You want colours to sort of pop a little bit, but not be too out there. You don't look like a crab or some kind of seafood or something. You want it to be sort of a natural look. And if you can do things to tweak your camera as well. Like I said, you can change the corners and stuff by using mask layers and things. And you can do other things as well that are a lot more advanced than this. There's a YouTube channel called Alpha Gaming, and he has a tutorial video on how to use mirrors and stuff so that it gets like a glass kind of effect on his webcam. You can do so much with your webcam, but basic level, what you want to be looking at is getting the right color scheme and stuff on your camera, and then sort of going from there. Anyway guys, I've been Dragonheart. I hope this video has been helpful. Until next time, goodbye.